Hello, today we will be going over how to connect your Shopify store to SimpleCirc using Zapier so that orders placed in Shopify will create subscribers and subscriptions in SimpleCirc. If you haven't already, make sure to contact your SimpleCirc account executive to get the link to our private Zapier app. Once you've accepted the invitation to the SimpleCirc Zapier app, you'll want to create a new Zap. The first step is creating the trigger. Click that now. Then select Shopify as the app for the trigger. Then search for the new paid order trigger and select that. You'll be asked to enter your Shopify store, and then you need to click Install. After installing the app, you should be able to test the trigger and get back a recent order that was placed in your Shopify store. Then the trigger step will be done and we can move on to the action. You will need to select the app for the action, use the search bar to find the SimpleCirc app. Once you select the SimpleCirc app, you will need to choose your event. Choose the Create Order event. You then need to connect your SimpleCirc account. You can find the API token on the Account Settings API tab under the primary user. After connecting your SimpleCirc account, you'll need to configure all of the fields that SimpleCirc is expecting for a subscriber, subscription, and new order. If you only have one publication, you can find the publication ID again under Account Settings on the API tab, and you can hard code that here. If you have multiple publications, you'll probably need to use the formatter tool that we'll show you later to map the order to the right publication. For the subscriber fields, you'll want to use the Shopify shipping fields. Use the search bar to find the shipping fields, such as shipping name. Add the email address from Shopify. Add the subscriber's address using the Shopify shipping address fields. Then you need to map the fields for the subscription itself and the order. Much of the order information can be found using the Shopify line items fields. For example, copies would be line items quantity. Amount would be line item amount, although you may have to play around and find other amount fields to make sure that it matches up with how you process orders. If you want to handle gift givers, use the billing address fields. Here is the API tab under the account settings where you would get your API token to connect to SimpleCirc, as well as the publication IDs and postage IDs if needed. At this point, you can test your SimpleCirc connection and it'll send the data to SimpleCirc. Note that this will create a subscriber and subscription as well as an order in SimpleCirc that may need to be deleted later. It's now time to add the formatter step between Shopify and SimpleCirc. Click the plus button as shown. Select Formatter. For the action event, choose Utilities. Then under Transform, choose Lookup Table. With the Lookup Table, we're going to be choosing a lookup key as a Shopify field, and then we're going to be setting up a series of mappings to transform the data as it comes in from Shopify to what we need it to be in SimpleCirc. In this case, we're using the line item SKU, and we're mapping each of the SKUs to the number of issues that should be created in the SimpleCirc subscription. You could also use this tool to map the product in Shopify to the correct publication in SimpleCirc, or the product in Shopify to the correct postage type ID. Finally, test your mapping. You can see here that the 2-year sub was mapped to 24 issues. And then under the SimpleCirc configuration for number of issues purchased, we choose that output. Then we can do a final test of the steps to get our data into SimpleCirc. You'll see that the subscriber information, account ID, etc. is returned. And if we look in SimpleCirc, we can see that a subscriber named Shopify subscriber was created with an address, the right number of issues, etc. And that's it. If you have any questions about connecting your Shopify store to SimpleCirc using Zapier, please contact your SimpleCirc customer account representative. Thank you.